So it's officially the first day of CES 2021, and it doesn't seem like a lot of companies care because they've actually been announcing stuff since last week. So let's start off with the JBL. Now, JBL has announced a few new pairs of earbuds and headphones, but what really caught my attention here is the new JBL Charge 5. Now, at first glance, the Charge 5 just looks like a smaller version of the Xtreme 3 with its over-the-top branding, which some people might not like. But the major upgrade here is that the Charge 5 does have a new speaker setup. Now, just like before, the Charge 5 has a dual passive radiator and a racetrack-shaped driver, just like the Charge 4. But it now has a dedicated tweeter. Now, is this worth upgrading? I don't really think so, but the Charge 5 could have crisper highs than the Charge 4, and it could have an all-around brighter sound signature, just like the Xtreme 3. Now, besides the addition of a new tweeter, the Charge 5 has also been upgraded to Party Boost, thus completing the cycle. Now, will JBL announce a new speaker pairing protocol when they announce their new JBL Flip 6 and risk angering their customers again? I don't know. Now, I did find that JBL Party Boost does have better connectivity and range than JBL Connect Plus, but I just feel that if JBL were to announce a new speaker pairing protocol this quickly and make fragmentation worse, it could risk having a lot of their customers switch over to other speaker ecosystems, to maybe that of Sony, Bose, or Ultimate Ears. Now, the Charge 5 will be available in April for $180, but I wouldn't be surprised that it's perpetually on sale for $150 a few weeks afterwards. Now, even though I think it's cool that the Charge 5 has a new tweeter, from its FCC filings, it doesn't look like it has an audio jack. Now, you can clearly see this exposed USB-C port that's strictly used for charging, and underneath this grommet, there seems to be what looks like a USB-A out port that you will probably use to charge your own devices, but it doesn't look like the speaker is going to have an audio jack. Now, JBL also announced a new pair of over-ear ANC headphones called the JBL Tour 1. Now, given at how disappointed I was with the JBL Club ones, I think the Tour ones can only go up from here. Now, the Tour ones will be available in May, and they're going to have a retail price of $300, and they look like your typical pair of mid-tier ANC headphones. Now, don't get me wrong. I liked how the Club ones performed. I just wasn't a fan of their fit and comfort. So hopefully the Tour ones can finally get it right. Now, another thing that JBL announced are their new JBL Tour Pro Plus truly wireless earbuds. That name is a little tricky. Now, they have active noise cancellation, they have an ambient mode, they have a combined advertised battery life of 30 hours, and they have 6.8mm drivers. But what really has me curious about these earbuds is that they're going to be retailing for $200. Now, for those who may not know, JBL is a Samsung company, so these earbuds are going to be competing directly against the Galaxy Buds Pro, which we know are coming, and they should be retailing for $200. I think what JBL should have done here is that they should have made these earbuds more premium and offer more premium sound and better build quality than the Galaxy Buds Pro, and maybe compete against, let's say, the Sennheiser Momentum True Wireless 2s and retail for maybe $300. Now, speaking of Sennheiser, Sennheiser hasn't announced any new products that I'm looking forward to. Now, they did just announce their new $300 IE300 in-ear headphones, and they also announced their new $70 HD 250BTs. But personally, I'm looking forward to the successors to the Sennheiser PXC552s. Now, even though I like the Sennheiser PXC552s, especially right now because they're on sale for $200, they do have their drawbacks, like they charge via a micro USB port, which I really don't know why, and they also don't have a full-on ambient mode. Now, personally, I'm also looking forward to the Sennheiser Momentum True Wireless 3s, because right now, the truly wireless earbuds market is super competitive. Now, I do expect the Momentum 3s to have a new, smaller case, because we already saw it with the CX400BTs. But I feel that in order for Sennheiser to compete, their new case would need to have wireless charging. Now, even though we haven't seen these new products yet, I do have high hopes that we'll see them in the future, because in general, I feel that companies aren't really announcing their best stuff at CES anymore. They're just doing it on their own now. Now, as of recording this, Sony still has a press conference scheduled for later today where I hope we'll see some major announcements. Now, personally, I don't think that we'll see the new Sony XB910Ns because Sony doesn't really usually announce new headphones at CES. They just do it on their own time. And also, alongside the XB910Ns, I also hope to see new Sony WF-1000XM4s. Usually at CES, Sony does like to announce new speakers. Now, Sony has already announced two 360 reality audio speakers. There's the RA5000 and the RA3000. Now, the RA5000 is a beast with a downward firing subwoofer, triple speaker setup, each placed around the speaker, and 3 upward firing speakers. Now, the RA3000 is a little more tamed with a single upward firing speaker, dual passive radiator, and dual tweeter setup. Now, nonetheless, these new speakers from Sony do have me rather excited, but unfortunately, I don't think these speakers are going to be competing directly against the UE Hyperboom, which is currently my go-to speaker, or the Bose Portable Home Smart Speaker, or whatever it's called, because Bose's naming structure right now is a mess, because neither the RA5000 or the RA3000 have a built-in battery. Now, CES 2021 is just getting started, so we can expect to see new products get announced in the next coming days. Now, before we wrap this video up, I do want to quickly address that V-Moda just announced their new M200 ANC headphones, which are going to be retailing for $500. Now, they have active noise cancellation and a feature similar to Sony's Quick Attention, but I think at $500, it's going to be a tough sell for V-Moda. If you made it this far, I guess you enjoyed the video, so hit that like button and get subscribed. It helps out more than you realize. If you want to pick any of the products up mentioned in this video, those will be linked in the description down below, and you can also support the channel by checking out the merch store. But other than that, I'll catch you next time.